All right, now what we're going to do in this video is we are going to evaluate some of these functions. Now, remember, it's saying right here we want to evaluate without using a calculator. That means that we need to use our unit circle. When I'm telling you to evaluate without a calculator, that means it is a unit circle. And remember, sine, when we restrict sine, we are going to be looking over the interval from negative pi over 2 to pi over 2. That is from here to here. We're looking for those values on our unit circle. So when we're looking at this one, the inverse of sine or arcsine of 1/2, what they are saying is we want to find the point on my graph where the y value is positive 1/2. Well, when we look at our unit circle here, we get right there, that very first line is where we get 1/2 as my y value. It's actually the point radical 3 over 2, there's my cosine, and 1/2, there's my sine. And this is asking which angle gives me this point. Because sine is y, we want the y to be 1/2. My first line up on my circle is pi over 6. Remember, when we write our circle, we cut it into 12ths. So that first one, 1/12 doesn't work. So 2/12, 3/12, 4/12, 6/12. And then we go the other way, 2/12, 3/12, 4/12, 6/12. We don't use 1 or 7 because they don't reduce. Let's do the arcsine of -1. This is saying the same thing as the last one did. Let's find the arcsine of -1. So on my unit circle in quadrants 4 and 1, where is the y value -1? Well, that's that point right there. So x is 0, y is -1. What does that radian measure when I come all the way down to there? Negative pi over 2. Boom. Negative radical 2 over 2. Again, without us, we're using our unit circle without a calculator. So if I look at my unit circle, a y of negative pi over 2, it's negative, so we're going to be in the fourth quadrant right here. That is positive radical 2 over 2 and negative radical 2 over 2. And that is the second line in the group. So that's going to be pi over 4, but since we went clockwise, it's negative pi over 4. Boom. So knowing your unit circle is a must, or being able to set it up, because remember, it's real easy. It just goes pi over 6, pi over 4, pi over 3, pi over 2, and coming back down the other way, I'm going to repeat this pattern except everything is negative. Negative pi over 6, negative pi over 4, negative pi over 3, negative pi over 2. These are the radians we are looking at. So where does my arcsine give me? You know, I think, did I just make a mistake? No, I did not. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought I just had a little bit of brain. Good. Alrighty, we're good. We're good. We're good. Alrighty, so -1/2. Well, if you use your finger trick, 1/2 in the y position takes me to pi over 6. But since it's negative, we're going down here in the fourth quadrant, so that's going to be negative pi over 6. Arcsine of -2. Well, we have a problem. What we're saying is when we're looking at arcsine, the inverse of sine, that we would want opposite over hypotenuse to equal -2. Well, the opposite can never be larger than the hypotenuse. And this is outside of the window that we are looking at, so this is undefined. It is not within the realm that we are looking at. We are undefined. Using our unit circle again. All right, we want to go the y value. We want the y value to be radical 3 over 2. That is the third line up, which is pi over 3, because we're at this point right here, which is 1/2 radical 3 over 2, and that's the value I am looking for. So pi over 3. Boom. There we go. And that is how we can evaluate quickly and easily our inverse sines or our arcsines. If you have any questions, please come to class with them to answer. And next we're going to be talking about inverse cosine and inverse tangent. Oh, wrong button.